Alright everybody, seems like we are live and back again for some Conqueror's Blade. Yeah, it's been a long while since we streamed again. Unfortunately, Jacob is not here today, so I will attend or try some solo action with Conqueror's Blade. And yeah, let's get right into the action with my longsword and shield guy. Of course, this is my main. I am actually at the moment green level 20. And yeah, let's just jump right in there to do some Conqueror's Blade. Maybe we get some good actions today. And I hope that the stuttering issue is resolved now. We had a stream like not a whole 2 weeks ago where we had some very extreme stuttering, but I hope that is now fixed. So I already got the reward for today because I'm at my missions this morning. So there are only some quests left. As you can see, this is my main character, Tura with the longsword and the shield build, and with some cosmetics already attached, so that it looks like this. Very nice. So let's see what we can do today. We have some standard battles, the territory wars that was yesterday. The expeditions on free battles are unfortunately locked today. So let's just jump right into some field battles. In the meanwhile, while we wait for the field battles, I can show you a little bit of the units I'm currently having. I am having the level 7 Spear Sergeants. I'm actually completely in love with those guys. They are awesome, although they are a bit expensive to craft. They cost a decent chunk of copper. When I bought them, it was like 130k and copper, and they also need a lot of copper to maintain. My Dimensional Spearmen are already at level 10. As you can see, I have also 3 Doctrines on them, all very green. The level 7 Sword Militia, I'm not really using those guys anymore. Um, they are actually, yeah, I'm keeping them at the moment, but not really using them in action. The same with the level 9 Spear Militia, they are also not really anymore in my team. You can take up to 5 units into a battle, so at the moment I'm having the Spear Sergeants most of the time, the Damascus Spearmen of course. I'm taking the Village Watchmen with me because I want them to level up at level 9, so that I can get them to change the outfit, as well as the Damascus Archers and the Iron Cap Arquebusiers. That's the team that I'm currently using. The Domestic Pikemen, not really using them anymore, as well as the Archer Militia, I'm not really using those guys either. I also already unlocked the, where are they? Here, the Halberdiers. Not currently able to buy them, as they are very expensive with 46k, as well as the Cavalry. I could buy those guys, but I will probably not because they are also very expensive at the moment. So I'm probably not doing that at the moment. So my goal for today is probably farming some copper, getting enough money together to afford my units, and yeah, well, maybe get enough copper to buy my halberdiers. That would be cool. So apparently we have to wait a bit today for the field battles. It's pretty much normal that you have to wait 1 to 2 minutes. 3 minutes would be a bit extreme. Let's see how much activity we have in the queue, only 2 points. Maybe we should switch to the siege battle. Seems like there are a bit more players at the moment doing the siege battles. We will come back to those as we go. So, do I have anything to do at the moment? This is my character. Let's see, maybe, yeah, I need to repair my stuff. 5,500 copper gone. I already have epic chestplate. I bought this with silver in the auction house because reasons. I had so much silver that I didn't had anything to spend on, so why not chestplate? So, battle begins. Very nice. Let's see what we can do. Alright, settlement. Bit of a weird map. Just for info, I said that I'm using the spear sergeants. At the moment, I have switched them out for the spear militia again because I want to save copper and make more of it. And the spear sergeants are very expensive units to use, so at the moment I'm actually switching them out for the spear militia so that I can get some more. So, but as I already said, arquebusiers, spearmen, the Messner archers, and the village watchmen, so that we can get enough copper for the halberdiers maybe today. What's the team up? We have one blue, the rest is green except for the one gray guy. Not ideal, but we will see what the enemy has. Oh, the enemy has one blue more and one violet. This is gonna be a dicey battle. But just try your best. Maybe there is something in there. The gray one is only level 11, so he's pretty much effed for this game. They only have one range guy, the blue medulla guy with a longbow. We have a longbow too, but not much either. Well, I think with my shield dudes, probably going for C. C is something that you can always go up, capture the point, position your units and then advance to B, maybe with your hero alone, so that you can keep C. Seems like 3 people are following me. Yeah, 2 and they're in the back around shield. It is stuttering a little bit. The game has still some technical issues. Not really convinced that this is my internet because I have a really decent one.
The enemy has captured point B.
Doesn't even describe it. It's actually pretty good.
Our team
Up here you have a good overview of what is happening. There's a lot of action in the middle at B. My shields are just very slow, but I will try to go down and help at B. I'm very tanky, so I can hold out for minutes if the situation allows it. Oh, good cavalry charges. Careful, heal, and get out. My shield bash to keep them a bit at distance. Big chaos we're getting here. Heal. Can't get through here. He's hiding inside there. They are going for me. So they're going for the Nodachi guy. Using my ultimate to get inside, shatter their ranks. Can I... do I get out? Yeah, I get out.
Our team has captured point A. Our team has captured point B.
So now retreat a bit. Meanwhile, we have captured B and A, so it looks very good. We're losing A again, but that's okay. Point C is defended. Our archer dude is giving us some support. Let's go in there. We have the tankiness to withstand the fire. Maybe suppress them. Every second counts as we are constantly taking away their points. You can see it in the upper corner. As long as I'm in there, they cannot really do anything to take the point. That's probably my end. Yeah. And there they got me. Well, with 2 units and 2 heroes against me, not really that much I can do. But let's just spawn again. I will take my muskets or arquebusiers with me. And we will try this again. Unfortunately we lost B and then we're losing A now. We have a slight advantage of 100 points. Not really that
Enemy
much.
has captured point A.
But at least C seems to be secure for now. One of the guys built a cannon up there, shooting into the mid. Pretty good idea.
Get into position.
Now let's place my muskets there.
Units, assemble.
Maybe against the cavalry.
Get going.
They are retreating for now, so let's go back to B. Help our guys there. We only need to hold 2 points, so no real reason why to
Form up.
spread thin and lose units arbitrarily.
Form up.
In exchange, the charging, let's place the musket. Muskets are really strong, especially against those farmer units. They've heard a few of my arquebusiers, but could have been worse actually. The charge is rather okay defended.
Get into position.
Let's get a bit forward and put pressure onto them. Gotta get this point back. Yeah, your spear throwing is not really impressive. I missed my ult. It's actually rather annoying. This is something I always find annoying and irritating. Ah, that's good. Doing my shield bash and still losing it, that's really unfortunate. That's something I'm not understanding, why I can shield bash. They can stun me out of it. Shouldn't be possible, my opinion, but well, what happens, happens. So, with what do we start now? I think I take the Demesna archers. Range units are actually really strong. Not much movement at the moment. Ah, well, now we're taking B finally.
Our team has
Took him
captured
long
point
enough.
B.
Get going.
There's sometimes this weird situation where your teammates are just standing outside the point, which they are able to capture, but they're concentrating on an enemy that stands right on the border, not really doing anything.
Assemble.
That's really annoying sometimes.
Enemy has
Taking a lot of heat here. Must be the violet or blue player. Couldn't really do anything with this. I stunned them into our formation, but my people just couldn't capitalize on the fact. And my archers, doing a little bit. Could be more. I'm losing them all because of an attack. It's just annoying. We lost C. Let's try to get it back. Altogether, doesn't look really that good. I don't
No
have the
prisoners.
best performance myself. I died there a couple times, which was really unnecessary. So let's try getting C back. Yeah, he's using our own cannon against us. Let's see who can surprise him. Oh yes, that looks good. And that's him dead. The level 1 dude.
Form up!
Let's see if there are some shots left. Yes, 3 shots, very good. That was far too
Our team
low.
has captured point C.
Maybe this one will hit?
Enemy
Yes,
has
that was a
point B.
rather good hit. Ah, not bad.
Get into position!
We're still losing. Seems like nobody is at A. Nobody's really paying any attention to A. Let's try if we can sneak around and capture A for our team. B is... there are some units at B. Let's take a bit of a safe route outside. Fortunately my mount is not the best one for speed. Should upgrade it soon. But it also costs a buttload of copper. Seems like my people had the same idea. Oh, they charged right into some spear sergeants. That's not good. Those dudes are tough. I wonder that the enemy didn't pay any attention. With those guys defending, we should have more than ample opportunity to do something against them. And there are already 2 guys back. Stumped me out of my ultimate. Having a second unit back, that doesn't work out for me.
Our team has captured point B.
Let's go to B. Hopefully we can do something
The
here.
enemy
They're
captured
taking
the
our
point.
supply point in the meantime. That's very bad. It's always a shitty situation if they cannot level 11 tried something there again. Not really sure what he hoped to accomplish. Let's try decimating their units in the meantime. Let's heal us a bit more.
Slaughter them! Attack at
Okay.
will!
We are at 2 points. Well, that should be over in a second. Yeah, there we go. Well, we tried. We didn't do so well. Yeah, my units didn't do a whole lot. And I'm the last one. That's sad, but understandable. I had a really bad performance. So, yeah. Gotta try a bit harder here. Unfortunately, the performance is not better. I'm not really sure why I have this lag sometimes. It's not like I have anything really important in my internet connection at the moment, and I have a really high internet volume. So that's kind of annoying. But, well, cannot do much about it. A bunch of silver. Not really sure where I got this one from. Just really quick to construct the bow I got because I cannot use bows with my armor, which is very unfortunate, but well, whatever. Oh, it's actually pretty decent. 9 rings of iron, that's okay, some string. The luck, I mean, that's not something that I lack at the moment. Well, yeah, doesn't look so bad at the moment. but unfortunately I cannot craft anything at the moment. Let's just jump into a siege battle real fast. The next thing I would like to create are new shoes because of the blueprint for it, but I'm still lacking 7 powdered silver. Unfortunately, you only get this stuff by salvaging materials that you get, and I'm rather unlucky when it comes to obtaining prizes. So every time I win a match, I'm either getting nothing or only a bag of silver or other stupid stuff. Jacob is there incredible lucky. He has like every single weapon that is in the game already on a rare quality or some such. He's just winning stuff after and after. That's really annoying sometimes. But well, what shall I do? It is how it is. Cannot do really anything against that. So, let's see how we're faring the siege battle. Unfortunately, we did not do any good in the field battle, so let's hope that we can do a bit more here. I will switch out those guys against my spear sergeants because here we are having to deal with a lot of higher level players, and it's always good if you start with a low unit to operate the siege towers or the battering ram in the middle. But the spear sergeants will be very important in the later stage when we're inside the city, if we can get inside the city. I had battles where we were not able to breach the walls, so we hopefully get inside, and inside the spear sergeants can make a really big difference by mowing down the enemy and taking the base at the back. So first, of course, like I said, take a low-level unit, operate the siege towers or the battering ram if you're able to. If not, stay back, use one of the cannons that is everywhere present, and try to, first of all, destroy the cannons of the enemy. As it looks like it's more or less balanced team, I think. Yeah, seems pretty balanced to me. We, of course, have one player more because we are the attacking team and not defending the walls. So that's a kind of balancing attempt by the studio for this game. Not really sure if this one player more makes any difference. I think that the attacking team has most of the times the bigger advantage. But, well, let's just see how this goes. They have two pretty decent violet players and a couple of decent blue players. Our violets are a bit lower than theirs, actually by a whole margin of more, yeah, 20 about. But well, at that level, I think it's not really that much of a difference anymore. The biggest difference, of course, between gray and blue, I'd say. As soon as you reach green, you can make some things happen. So, at a preview video.
The
So,
middle siege tower is preparing to advance.
okay,
The right
they are
siege tower is preparing to
already
advance. The left siege tower is
using the
preparing
siege
to
towers.
advance. Our battering ram is preparing to advance.
Is there any cannons I can use? This cannon is already in operation. Maybe put them more on the left side. There is the
The middle
ballista.
siege
The
tower is
second
advancing.
cannon is already in use.
The right siege tower is advancing.
As you
Our
can see,
battering ram is
your
advancing.
first priority should always be to disable the enemy artillery up there. If not, then you just have to make do with the other stuff. The siege tower is advancing. My units are actually rather slow. What we can do is we can go to the front, try putting up some ladders, maybe surprising some of those guys, and destroy an artillery piece per hand. So let's take this ladder here, right there. Ah, that's not one. There is one. So,
Form up!
seems like they did not realize that there are ladders now, or at least they do not try to do something against me. Okay, destroyed the artillery piece. This is actually pretty good for me.
Battering ram has breached the gates.
They didn't do
Siege
any
tower
damage
has
to
been
me
destroyed.
actually, which is pretty cool. Let's try to destroy this cannon too. Seems like
Destroyed. Right siege tower has breached the wall. The middle siege tower has
I
breached
hate
the
those
wall.
round shield guys. They have just so many stun effects. And they got me. Well, thrown off the wall at the last second, but well, I destroyed a single artillery piece. That's actually pretty good. Could have maybe destroyed the second one if the lag and the stun didn't hit me. Well, can't do anything about that. Our guys are meanwhile positioning siege towers left and right of the gate and trying to breach the wall. That's actually pretty good. Let's just take my archers. Most of the time there are a lot of melee units already on the wall at that point, so no sense in trying to get more up there. As you can see, my guys are already up there trying to make do with the artillery pieces.
Follow me!
There are more shields moving up, so let's go up there with my archers and try to support my team from the backside. Always check the wall before you go up with your units, not that you're getting something from behind. Seems like we have point A firmly taken.
Our team has captured.
Enemy doesn't seem to have any chance
Units, assemble!
getting there and destroying us. No. So we've took A. Let's see what we can do else. Good idea is to position my units now here, because they are excellent in a siege situation
Position!
and can surely help us in the street down there. I will keep them up there and will now go up down alone and make something happen. Already getting a kill, which is very good. Glaive, maybe I can make something happen against him. Nope. Yeah, need to help my assassin buddy. Got him, shield fish. This guy didn't seem to do anything. Yeah, he was in the midst of his combo. Got him, it's very nice. This longsword and shield guy, woman, maybe we can do something about her. Not overextending, moving it back. Moving it back a bit. Staying safe and take a supply point. So, what's next? There's a whole lot of archers up there. Maybe I can go up there and do something about them. They have a hero with them and a whole lot of people down there. Unfortunately, I cannot artillery strike them, but they were devastated nonetheless.
After me!
Let's get my units down here.
Form
Maybe
up!
position them here. Let's see how we are doing in the middle, towards B. Maybe we can artillery strike something there. Artillery trebuchet is in use at the
Follow
moment,
me!
so no use in using it here.
Units,
But I can use
assemble!
my archers nonetheless. 13 seconds before I can use him. Maybe it's not even necessary when I use my archers now. That's a stupid move of the cavalry, but okay, well. Let's try to shatter some of their ranks. With squires inside, there is a little bit more of a chance we can do something here. How long? I cannot hit it, unfortunately. Seems like the trebuchets are too low for that. Something is impeding my shot. Well, doesn't matter. Do I have a cannon with me? I have a cannon with me. Probably will use that one. Yeah. The lag is further impeding me. But I should make short work of those wires in a couple seconds. Alright. They ran away. Let's try hitting down there. Was a bit too high. Let's go a bit lower. My archers are in the meantime running out of ammunition. Yeah, that was a good hit. Let's try that one again. Seems like they did not learn and still have units in the breach. Some more units down. Very good, very good. Only have 5 minutes left, so not ideal. Oh, that was a good hit. We should now advance at B. That's what I'm feeling, but well, really my call to make. So it seems like we are advancing on B. We'll leave the cannon here.
Going.
I should probably switch out my archers. As they have no ammunition left, they are practically useless at the moment. So I think it's a very good point now to take my spear sergeants out, especially with the units that we've just seen that are engaged. We can do a very lot of damage to them if we are playing it right.
Your unit is retreating.
Hurry on! To me!
A very nasty feature where they clump up on me. It seems like we are now able to engage those. Very good, very good.
Get into position! Get going! Listen to my order! Form up!
Let's try to make a breach there.
Follow me! Form up! Protect your commander!
And killed him. Boris was taken away from me with an assist.
Enemy captured the point.
Another assist, that's very good. Unfortunately, I'm losing a lot of my units right now.
Form up!
Let's try to heal them a little bit.
Cover me!
And they got me. Fortunately, my spear sergeants did not do that good. So we pushed them a bit away from the supply point. But seems like they are holding it for the moment. People not doing a whole lot. Meanwhile, a couple of our team are trying to push into the enemy base. Probably the better choice, but well. This situation, it's actually a good idea to stay together. Nothing that the other guys really do.
Get into position!
Dangerous cavalry strike, not really sure where our shield guys are back there. Not in the quest street, but well. So, a couple seconds, then we're back. Probably take the arquebusiers and try to make a lot of damage with them. Spawn back a bit.
Units, assemble! Form up!
We do something against those? No, not with this lag. Let's try this. good solid hit in the background there. Very nice, very nice. That should be it. Back into the shields.
After me! Get into position!
Yeah, that's a very good ultimate. And there he is down. Very good, very good.
Capture the point.
Form up! Form up!
Very good. My musket did a
Get
great
going.
job in
Get into
decimating
position!
those guys. Maybe we can do a little bit more. Great job, great job.
Units, assemble!
It's not really that much in front, but well. So. How are we doing? Get inside, help with the capture. Hope that we can hold off for long enough.
Our team's about to capture the final flag.
Oh, they got me in the last second, but we also got one of them. That's very important, and seems like we're capping it maybe out. My muskets are doing a very good job, I hope. Can use them a bit more to the front, and we have won it. Nice. And I got a new nobility rank and a new level. Reached level 80. Very, very nice. Got a pouch of silver. Not really worth anything. My spear sergeant actually did kill 16 units, 23 on those, so not really that bad. Actually pretty happy with those stats. We did 11 supports, so 11 assists. That's actually pretty decent. Well, that's the most assists that anybody did actually. So I'm happy with that round. Pretty okay. So now let's get our rewards. Level 80, so should be some good stuff, hopefully. And yeah, let's see what we can get out of this. Got some pretty good chunk of silver. So now let's see. Reach nobility 16 of the season 1. Let's see what we get for that. Well, 40 tokens and a skill page. Well, I take it. Next rank, we are getting a battle relic. I'm actually looking forward to that. That will be very nice, the Vada Sok unit banner. I'm really looking forward to that one. Chest of silver, yeah, it's okay, but I'm really more looking forward to the payroll chest of bronze coins. And then, of course, at level 13, the Eternal Vigilance mounted tire, that will be really nice. As well as this Fragile Skill book again. So, I reached level 80, so I completed the War God quest I got. Let's just sprint to the Sheriff and see what we get for that. Hopefully something good. So, what do you have for me? Aha, granted science, so I can get another schematic if I go to the warden on the left of him. And I'm getting an expansion permit. Ah, and the treaties. That's okay. Very nice. Okay, with level 90 I get a personal history again. With that I can reset my skills, my attribute points, which is very nice. So, something to look forward to. Now, let's see. The Fragile Skid book, I need Longsword and Shield to reach the second level of my ultimate at the moment. So, very nice with that one. The expansion permit, the barracks has been expanded. Not really something I'm really in need of, but it's okay. And the treaties, which do I take? I only have this one. Hopefully something good. Nah, blunt defense and piercing defense. Not really anything grand. Suppose it will do. So the silver, 132. That's very meager, to be honest. but well, better than nothing. So, maybe you're interested, I am already at Nobility 16 after the first week of the Season 1. I'm running the Battle Pass, of course, and having a premium account for the moment. The premium account I bought with the seasonal store on the second page for 50 of the Conquest tokens. I bought a 7-day premium account, which is really, really useful. I also bought 10 Battle Hero XP card and the Unit XP card, but only once. I want to preserve my Conquest tokens to get one of those new shiny weapons. It's just weapon skins, but nonetheless, I really want the Grandmaster Longsword and Shield. They look really, really nice. And maybe a second War Chief Poleaxe, which would also be really nice. And then, of course, I want the skins for those guys. They look really dope. Alright. Maybe you're also interested where we are at the moment. Our base is currently located in Shaman's Hill, here in the middle of the Borderlands. You can see this is the world map with, I think this is Ostaria and this is Longavia, or how it's called. I started at Turulvaros, down there in the southwest, and then I moved up here to Shaman's Hill, and yeah, that's where currently base is situated, mine and JK's. We have also a house. The house is called, like the channel, the Gamingflat. So if you're searching for a house, you can maybe join us. The ID is down here, 425379950. With that you can count to us. At the moment we're only 5 people, but I'm pretty sure we're getting some more people soon. I think 2 or 3 people are currently playing through the campaign to get to level 30, and then they will come to Shaman's Hill so that we can make some bandit camps together. Currently we are in no alliance. We're probably creating our own alliance, but as you can see, our house is currently only at level 1. We're slowly getting the house XP for level 2, and I think you can create your own alliance at level 3, which will be very nice indeed as soon as we are there. So yeah, now do I have anything else to do at the moment? I have the Grand Designs. I have to complete an expedition for that, so let's do an expedition. Why not? Let's do the expedition 2. Hopefully we will find soon one of those. I have to say that I really enjoy the expeditions. They are kind of funny to play. They are a bit different than the battles, as you have to fight against waves of NPC units. It needs a bit of skill and coordination, but apart from the Expedition 3, which can be a bit dicey if you have the wrong units with you, level 1 and level 2 of the expeditions are, yeah, how do you say it in English, a walk in the park. So for science purposes, we will show you the Serkäsebrot. I like this German name, Sir Cheesebread, of the Pirate Pact. He has a very nice helmet, the same as mine. There is at the moment some promotion codes out there in the internet where you can get this great helmet that I have at the moment. And yeah, if you register on the site, you can get this great helmet, which is really nice looking. Has some Nilfgaardian flair from The Witcher. So yeah, if you're a Nilfgaard fan, you should really check it out. So it looks like this is the map where we have to defend the villagers in the middle square. This is what I talked about with a bit of coordination. At the start I will take the... I'm not really sure. To attack the Damascus Spearmen or the Sergeants. Oh, it's only at level 2. Let's go with the Spearmen, the normal ones. There isn't really that much that can happen to us. We have one range guy, the Tweed Hunts, that's okay. 2 tanks with me, and a bit of damage with a glaive, I think was it, and a jewel blade. So yeah, I think we're okay. At the start of this expedition, you have to attack the town or the village where some of the villagers are held hostage by enemy forces. So first you have to defeat the enemy forces. There you get a new cinematic where some of the archers of our own get shot. They did not learn to zigzag. They did not see Game of Thrones Season 5. So, well, that's just how it goes. So here already come the enemy forces. Just go in there, kill them. They are not really anything special, especially if you're running squires or some other attack units. Let's just get into the village there and try to defeat the javelins. Still thinking of I should get the javelins. The javelins can be very nice units. Let's build a sheep wall here. And strike. Always useful if you want to go back, hide, heal. Now let's call them to us.
After me!
Let's position a bit more forward.
Arm up!
We don't have range units at the moment. Let's pick the supply point and maybe change to my muskets. Although I actually myself prefer to have some units in the front, so I can better defend the other stuff that is here. I'm not really the range guy, that's Jacob for. My units are not doing that badly at the moment. Let's heal a bit here. Not really sure where the other guys of my team are. Currently thinking with the spear sergeants would maybe have been a bit better as they bring more damage and a bit more defense to the party. Yeah, but we have a range guy in the back, it's very nice. Let's attack those archers in the meantime. Your own units are practically pretty good when it comes to self-defense, so it's always advisable that you go to the front with your own hero, trying to decimate the range units of the enemy, minimalizing the victims of your own troops. Of course, you have to be a bit careful. Not everybody can do that. Me as tank, I'm pretty good at that. Jumping into the front, taking out enemy forces. So, nice.
Get going!
Let's help the villagers on the right side now. This is now very important. Don't really care if I lose any here. They are not the really important units, but it seems like I am actually doing rather well here against the muskets. So that's a part of them saved. The others in the meantime saved the others, which is really nice. So the first wave always comes from this side. Not really sure how from the map it should be the south, I'd say.
Get into position!
They switched out unit types, not really sure why they did that. Well, as you can see, there are now coming 5 waves. We have to survive those 5 waves. And of course the villagers have to survive those. They took cavalry here. Not really sure why they would do that. But in the meantime they are trying to attack the enemy here. Let's use our ultimate to stun him. Get out of this attack. Stamina builds up again, stun him again with shield bash. And make him dead. Alright. That wasn't so bad. So, let's get back to base. Now they're using muskets and range units, that's a very good idea.
After me!
So, let's defend here. From now on, the enemy has artillery. From time to time, one of the players will get attacked by artillery, so he has to move
Form up!
so as not to endanger the units that are
Units,
standing around
assemble!
here. I will block off this entrance here. Should be not that big of a problem. There are javelins again. I mean, there are always javelins. She's bringing her own shields to the party. That's okay. I mean, they're not really doing anything to me, actually. As long as I'm not completely surrounded by spears, it shouldn't be that much of a problem. As you can see, the dual blade is rather, yeah, well, vulnerable. Let's make a heal so that she heals a bit too. Wouldn't want one of my allies to die. Okay, enemy artillery is taking a target. They are targeting the Tweety Hounds. No idea where he is at the moment. Ah, there he is. Well, in that case, nothing to worry about. Okay, wave 3 is coming in a couple seconds. No big problems at the moment. I mean, it is Expedition 2, and those are the Demesne arquebusiers, so they are pretty strong. They are now coming from the north and the south. I will position my units here in the north to block them off.
Get into
And
position!
give our archers in the background ample, how do you say that? Ample opportunity to shoot them down. Not really sure why he's using his shield guys now on this side instead of the south.
Follow me!
I better get them back.
Form up!
Okay, artillery is shooting at me, not very good. Good, okay, they're only shooting here. Not that big of a deal. Not really sure where our citizens are. Ah, those are the guys. Well, no big deal. Let's just kill the last remaining units. Okay, the last remaining one. And that should be it. Then wave 4 can come. But at the moment I'd say we are doing rather well here. See, that guy on the stone wall did not really get the memo how to do a shield wall, but okay. I mean, it is a pretty loose formation, to be honest. I mean, those guys that are kneeling, they are doing well, but the stand-up guys, I think they should be a bit lower, the shields. Wave is still ongoing. What are my team doing?
Units, assemble!
Let's put them here. Okay. Ah, wave 4 is coming. Very nice. Alright. Wave 4. North and the east. One of the guys got their squires out again. So, shouldn't be that much of a problem. Pretty sure that you should not position your shield wall like this. It's better to close the gap here, give the archers a bit more leeway. But well, who am I to say that? I'm only a bit experienced in those things. Well, now he seems to realize it, but too late. Well, never mind. Let's go into there and dice some stuff. Heal our assassin and keep dicing for the grand bloodbath. Those guys are very strong from the front but very vulnerable from the back, so I'll always get into the back with your hero and try hitting them. Of course not in a PvP match. In a PvP match there is mostly another player who is defending. Artillery is taking a shot again. It's this guy. I hope he's not standing near my units. No, he was pretty far away. Very nice. Those Chinese arrows looking like small rockets or very oversized fireworks. But can be actually pretty decimating. Should be soon over. Let's get out of here. Okay, attacking Hans again. Everybody who's played Mordor knows the Hans test. And as such, Hans should always be away from other people. Yeah. So, we're just waiting till wave 5 spawns. Wave 5 is from all directions, but actually they are mostly prominent from the east, where my units are positioned, and from the west. Now that's the north. Not really anything too dramatic. There they come. I'm asking myself if this was real artillery fire, if this was modeled after some real life weapons. If so, then the Chinese knew what was up back in the day. So this time with an enemy hero should be short work. Use our ultimate to stun him. Yes, dice him. Not really that big of a concern for me. Let's heal ourselves and our allies. Those spear guys that he's coming with, those Japanese guys, I don't know the exact term for the weapon. I know there is one. They are actually rather scary. So. And let's make him die. Okay, it wasn't me who killed him, never mind. Let's go back. Help here. I don't really know what we're helping with, but we are helping just by being here, healing all our units again. And seems like we're finished. Okay, yeah, I like it, I like it. Got some achievements, A+, that's a pretty good, decent rank. Some really good chunk of unit XP here. So we got the Grand Bloodbath, 160 enemy troops defeated, javelins in vain, 40 ranged soldiers killed, Deadly Century, that is down the Grand Bloodbath, Shadow Ranks, and Cakewalk, of course. Yeah, that's actually okay, I'd say. So, we only had the Damascus Spearmen, of course. So they did really good in XP. The others got the stunt XP of 1000. Stats-wise, I'm only at place 4. That's okay. This guy did really work with his range units. 317. That's pretty good, pretty decent. And of course those guys who killed the enemy commanders. Well, but 905 point is not so much lower than this stuff here, so I'm pretty content with what we did. At least it was better than Hans, so I don't have to make the Hans test. Alright, that should be the quest for our Warden. Should give me another schematic if I wanted to craft anything. Battlefield Reaper, very nice. As you can see, after an expedition you have to heal and resupply your units, so there is a bit of a cost factor involved, which makes expeditions really fun to play, but it hurts your wallet, kind of. I mean, I am at 37,000 copper again, but I had more before, so it's a double-edged sword. So, let's see what he has for me. I can choose one of the schematics. I'm actually thinking what I could use. I already have a very good breastplate, so this is not really relevant. I have really good gloves, I think. I will craft blue boots very soon. so not really those either. I'm probably taking the uncommon helmet schematic. I think that's the best choice. 3,500 copper for me, that's okay. Yeah, with this we are pretty much finished. Let's just throw this stuff into my personal storage. Here we have the helmet schematic, which brings me up to a total count of 4. I have also the Kurkas and the other stuffs. Well, as you can see, I have rare boot schematics, so this is what I will be going for next. So let's throw this in here. The doctrines are the gray doctrines you can forget actually, they are not really that useful. So let's put this in. I think it's the same one. Can I stack this one? The worst problem is that things are not stacking if I'm moving them automatically. So the speaking trumpet here should actually stack on this one, but if I click them in like this, he's just putting them here, which is really annoying. I hope that they will fix that. The same with the long skirt schematic. I already had one here, so if I click it down here automatically, it's not stacking, so I have to do it by hand. Not really a big fan of it, but nothing I can do at the moment about it. So, all in all, I'm pretty happy with how things are at the moment. So, what else can I do? Not really that much. Free battles are still locked, unfortunately. Territory wars, they were yesterday, they are only open at specific days, so as to the new owners of the lands can actually settle in. Yesterday there was a huge change up here around No Man's Town. I think all those cities here in that line were under attack and partly switched the owner. That's now the Grand Army, Fujian, Kingdom Serenity, Muya, Hispania A. You can see there are practically only a lot of different people or different alliances that now own the stuff up here. It was really intense fighting going on. So, let's just check a bit. Nobility is still looking good. Need another 6,000 for level 17. That will take me a lot of while. I have nearly all challenges. I have already 7 made. I only need death matches where I have to kill 7 ranged heroes, but I'm not sure if they will unlock death matches again today, so probably will not be able to finish that challenge. Even if I will not, it's not really that big of a deal because I already got the chest. Unfortunately, there wasn't really that much of interesting things in there. So, yeah, I think I will stop here for now. Thank you for watching this small little live stream from the Gamingflat again. I will put it on YouTube so that people will know that we are back now in business. I'm not really sure when we will stream again. We will do that from time to time so that we can get back into things. All in all, I thank you very much for watching and I hope that you have a nice day and maybe you can check out Conqueror's Blade. It's really fun. See you soon. Bye.